I'm counting down the moments till we get to see you be a baller. Zanele, it's going to be incredible. But for now, it is National Melktert Day, as we said at the start of the show. And in South Africa, it's a day to celebrate the country's heritage and also enjoy a beloved dessert. Now listen to this. What is better than a slice of creamy cinnamon dusted goodness? Nothing. That's the answer. And Andriette is here to show us how to whip up the perfect, milky, dreamy, melt in your mouth Melktert. Melktert.
Melktert.
Is the pressure on?
The pressure is on because there's a lot of varieties and people are extremely proud of their Melktert.
They are.
So in essence, a Melktert is just, as I think everybody knows, consisting of a base. It could be biscuits, it could be a rolled puff pastry, or you can make your own dough, and a custard.
Yes.
So that's the two concepts. There's varieties, but I'm going to share one with you.
Please do. With lots of cinnamon on it as well.
Of course. It has to have cinnamon on it. So for your base, we're going to be baking this ahead because the custard will actually be cooked before. So we're just going to pour the custard in. So you're going to have your flour. You have to have soft butter,
it's a lot
sugar.
Of butter.
It's a lot of butter. There's a reason South Africans love this. And while I'm doing this, I'm so happy to see that you are really just stirring.
I'm your sous chef, Andriette. Whatever you need, I'm
stirring that milk. One thing that milk does is it can burn quite easily.
Yes, that's true.
So we always keep an eye on it. And I'm going to show you now. I'm just putting in this butter. As you can see, I'm just kind of cutting through it because I don't want one massive piece of butter in there because that's just going to make my life harder. And then I'm going to just stir it. And while this is happening, you can also use your hands for TV reasons.
Yes.
I'm not.
Under your nails. It's okay. We understand.
Just for TV reasons. And you're going to just push it through and you're going to use your hands to crumble it. And eventually, after this moment, you're going to add some sugar, an egg, baking soda, and baking powder and salt. Have your oven on. We're going to bake this for about 12 to 15 minutes.
Okay, so we bake it beforehand.
Yes. Now, while I'm doing this, Cassandra, could you, Carissa, can you put that two eggs in that bowl?
I can. Everyone's calling me different names
I don't know what's
today.
going on with
I don't
me.
know what's going on today.
It's really early.
It is early. I'll forgive you and Graham at the same time.
Carissa.
I will have 2 eggs. Was it the whole egg? I forgot to ask.
It was the whole egg. You can give that a little bit of a whisk for me.
I will. Can I just use the same whisk?
Sorry, I'm just trying to. And then we're just going to...
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's perfect, yeah. And then I'm going to add the butter.
Perfect.
And the cinnamon stick, because we're bougie here.
I love that.
You don't have to use the cinnamon stick.
So you can use actual cinnamon.
You could just use the powder. Not everybody has a cinnamon stick in their house, but it's really not the end of the world. Okay. But we here at Expresso, we love to do the most.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do. Well, that is continuing. You can now add the sugar to
Do I whisk and add at the same time?
No, that's...
Okay. Listen, I was about to flex my skills. You didn't
You
even
don't
know.
have to worry about that. Okay, I've added that. And now I'm just going to add a little bit of salt and I'm going to add the egg. And you'll see it will come together. But yours is very important. Okay,
this is actually quite an indulgent dessert, which, I mean, when it comes to dessert, I would say hold nothing back, right?
No, never.
No.
But I'm the wrong person to ask you. I don't believe in calories. I don't believe in any of that. No, I'm like, everybody's like, can you add less sugar? I'm like, no.
Why would I do that?
Okay, so what you'll see, what you're doing really well, is you're kind of creaming the eggs with the sugar.
Yeah.
Now, this is the part that's going to thicken your custard because that is just milk. We're going to be adding a little bit of flour and a little bit of cornstarch. And that thickens it up. But you have to add it here. You'll see.
Okay.
Because it will make like a paste. Otherwise,
I was going to say like a slurry. That is a word that Graham and I recently learned.
I love that.
And any excuse to throw it in a sentence, we will.
Absolutely. So now you'll see you've got a paste. Or a slurry is rather way more fancier. And the reason for that is if you're going to put this cornstarch just in the milk, it's actually going to make little clumps. Nobody likes a clumpy Melktert, do we? Okay, so now we've got this. I'm just going to focus here for a second before we move on there.
Do that.
I want to temper. This is raw egg. Okay, even though we've made a slurry, it could scramble. We don't want that.
No.
Because that's nasty.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so what I do is I take a little cup. I'm going to be tempering my eggs.
Okay.
Now just take the heated milk and I'm going to stir it in. Now that means this is the same temperature as that. Got it, girl?
Okay.
It's like a science experiment.
Baby, it's a science, though.
Now,
Down to the T.
we pour it in here. You can see the milk spoiling, which is lovely. I'm going to actually take out that cinnamon stick right now.
Okay, I can do that for you.
Can you do that for me?
Uh-huh.
And that will now be stirring and stirring.
How do I take the stick out? I'm going to do that for you. I'm going to find it first.
You have to find it. I'm just going
I'll take it out later.
You take it out later?
I'll take it out later. I got you, don't worry.
Okay, so now you've seen I've made our little custard, not custard, base.
Yes.
And it will eventually, when you get your hands dirty, going to be turning into a lovely dough, which you're going to then bake. And that's going to look like that. Please prick it with a fork. Yes, how's it going?
No, you're a genius.
No.
That's what I'm going to savor it with so much confidence.
I'm just going to come right
This is the perfect combination. My goodness, ExpressoShow.com is exactly where you find this goodness. But I always feel like, Expresso fam, you've made a milk tart before, haven't you? I know you have. But this is just another way to elevate your own recipes in your kitchen. Andriette is incredible. Trust her. Believe me. We'll finish this a little bit later. We're going to take a quick break. When we get back, you're going to see this goodness going down in the Expresso kitchen. So we'll see you now. It smells so good.